Hello everyone, we are Group 2 and today we will be presenting our brand audit report on the luxury perfume brand Creed Boutique. The House of Creed was originally founded in 1760 by James Henry Creed as a tailoring house in Mayfair, London. Since its inception, Creed has always been a luxury exclusive brand with a strong connection to royals and exclusivity. Creed's connection to the royal family began in 1760 when James Creed gifted King George III scented gloves. The king was so captivated by the scent that he commissioned the House of Creed to begin creating fragrances. In 1781, Creed released Royal English Leather, which was inspired by the scent from the gloves he had delivered to the king. In 1854, at the request of the very stylish leader Napoleon III and his daughter Eugenia, the House of Creed relocated from London to Paris and was appointed as an official supplier to the royal household, cementing Creed's reputation for impeccable tailoring and exclusively rare and limited fragrances to royal and select clientele. Today, Creed remains an exclusive, highly sought-after luxury brand, still catering to celebrities and high-end consumers. The brand has created more than 200 perfumes and has an estimated revenue of over $200 million, making it one of the highest earners in the perfume industry. Creed is currently positioned as a luxury fragrance house that continues to exert quality, style, and exclusivity while remaining the only fragrance house in the industry that relies on a 4,000-year-old infusion technique to capture the highest concentration of natural essential oils. Creed currently has locations worldwide, including New York, London, Paris, Sydney, Dubai, Miami, and Beverly Hills. Creed's fragrances are treasured by those who appreciate the brand's dedication to craftsmanship and attention to details. Aside from the royals, some of Creed's most noticeable clients have been Michelle Obama, Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra, John F. Kennedy Jr., George Clooney, and Naomi Campbell. If you are ever in London, you could read more about Creed's illustrious history by stopping by their flagship boutique in Mayfair, London, and picking up one of their exclusive brand magazine, which documents the unique history of Creed.
In order for Creed Boutique to have continued success, there are a few key challenges that need to be addressed. First is the expansion of brand awareness and repositioning. Survey results have shown that despite Creed Boutique's storied history, there is still a large consumer base that is unfamiliar with the brand. To drive continued success, the firm will need to create strategies to bring their luxury image into a larger market. Expansion of brand awareness sometimes requires repositioning of the brand within the current markets. Creed's current position sits within a niche luxury segment of the fragrance industry. Repositioning the brand to gain additional exposure may move the brand away from a niche market into a mainstream brand name. This repositioning can bring additional pressure on pricing strategies and access to raw materials from market partners. It's important for the firm to recognize this potential shift and adapt accordingly. Second is expansion of brand portfolio and architecture. Creed Boutique's primary product has been fragrances. And while that product portfolio has no doubt been successful, expansion of the products offered by the firm will appeal to a wider consumer base and add diversity to revenue-generating opportunities. Identifying products that fit Creed's book of business and branding them to meet the luxury image will be an important component of their growth strategy. With the offering of new products comes management of brand architecture. It's important for Creed to recognize that simply releasing new products without thoughtful marketing campaigns can impede a product's ability to thrive. The launch must encompass the brand's image and story into the new portfolio while emphasizing the brand's reputation for providing a luxury experience. Lastly, acknowledging strong competition and importance of social brand image. There are several different fragrance companies that compete in the current market. For Creed Boutique to maintain their market share, identifying strategies to attract new customers while cementing brand loyalty in the existing customer base will be crucial. Maintaining strong relationships with suppliers, wholesalers, and other market partners will help fortify Creed's position against new entrants. Additionally, consumers are becoming more conscious of a brand's social equity. While product expansion is crucial for generation of revenues, environmental sustainability and social outreach must be just as important for the Creed Boutique brand image moving forward.
There's a lot to dissect in the brand inventory section, and we will start with the brand hierarchy and portfolio. Fragrances anchor Creed's product line, and some of their collections, like Aventus, have been huge successes and are their bread and butter. Home and Body will be the next of the traditional Creed product lines. A lot of the fragrances have been transformed to smell in your house and body. Shower gels, oils, soap make up some of these offerings. One interesting area that may give customers a bit of variety are gift sets and sample sets. These are great ways to surprise people in your life who love Creed, or to spoil yourself and try scents you may otherwise not try because of price restrictions. Lastly, a small part of their business are atomizers. It's a good way to help create brand loyalty and awareness. Next, the marketing mix for Creed. As far as the products, are high quality, luxurious women and male fragrances. These products are associated with high quality, prestige, exclusivity, as many scents have a long storied past behind them. As far as price, Creed has implemented a premium pricing strategy. As far as place, Creed has used a very selective distribution strategy, and then for promotion, Creed uses a very traditional, print ad and in-person advertising method, high-end and luxurious shopping areas.
The House of Creed follows a very simple, elegant, and sophisticated design. They have several variations of their logo, the most common of which consists of the word Creed in capitalized letters with 1760 underneath. Another variation of the Creed logo has all of the above, but with the addition of a fleur-de-lis, which can be found on bottles, packaging, and ad materials. This signifies its history in being preferred supplier of fragrances by French royalty and other European nobles. The brand uses a lot of crisp and clean colors, jet blacks, cool whites to make up the bulk of its packaging and bottles. There are other hints of gold and silver along with added touches like bows around bottles and packaging. As far as ad campaigns, Aventus was released for the 250th celebration of Creed and was one of their biggest campaigns, most successful as well. This scent was eventually extended into a women's version, soap and oil. The 10th anniversary edition was also created to commemorate this important line, and as you can see in the middle down there, all in black. Love and White Summer was another marketing campaign that gained a lot of traction. This romantic fragrance was created for the summertime and has had marketing materials with fresh, clean, and crisp backdrops. As far as direct competitors, some of them that we see are Clive Christian, Emojage, and Gierzoff. A lot of these companies have long storied histories in the fragrance niche. And then as far as some indirect competitors, we have Chanel, Dior, and Tom Ford. While they work more in the fashion industry, definitely see that they go after some of the same consumers and markets that Creed would. And then lastly, for market situation, we see fragrances have a strong continued demand during the post-pandemic world. Experts are very bullish on the market because mostly it has to do with untapped markets, especially in China, where only 3% of the population wears a fragrance.
There are a few ways that Creed Boutique could expand brand recognition with consumers. Over 70% of our respondents said that they were unaware of Creed, most likely due to their price point and continued history of celebrity clientele, therefore keeping their name only within certain groups. Should Creed want to expand their reach into the mass market with buyers who prefer a bit of luxury, they could take a few different actions. One would be to partner with a celebrity for whom they've already made a custom fragrance by taking that product, co-branding a similar scent with that person, and targeting their followers through various social media channels. Another option could be to release less concentrated and more economically packaged versions of their already popular premium scents. Seeing as how scent was the greatest consideration for consumers when buying a new perfume, this would be a simple and low-risk way to test consumers' willingness to switch to Creed fragrances. Maintaining an air of luxury throughout these new offerings, though, is important to the brand so that there is no dilution to those who are already premium buyers.
Based on our research, team decided to focus on strategies over brand awareness and brand image, as you see on the slides. This will strengthen brand position and improve customer base. Creed can speak to its audience via influencers and strategic partners who are brand advocates through their network. They will introduce brand history and the experience as having Creed a part of their lifestyle. Creed is in partnership with high-end brands like Neiman Marcus rather than stand-alone boutiques. We recommend all stores and stand-in retailers to follow the same interior design, lighting to give same experience to the audience. Leveraging social media and online platforms gives Creed the opportunity to access larger customer base and audience. As a public advertising, we recommend short videos with the focus on the brand history. Each video to introduce one perfume and the experience that comes with it, and display these videos in high-end malls with large foot traffic, airline lounges, billboards, and high-end clubs. As a brand image, Creed already has started its sustainability journey. They use organic and plant-based materials in developing their perfume. We highly recommend Creed to replace all machinery to electric and eliminate fossil fuel or gas to reduce carbon emission and adopt in water-saving measures. We also recommend Creed to spend a percentage of its revenue to contribute to nonprofits that developing eco-friendly solutions and addressing climate change and global warming issues.